The next Naruto game is Naruto X Boruto Project Try, and it's set to release in 2019, and it's going to be, well, we don't know what it's going to be. We as a community have been speculating about the next Naruto game for some time, basically because of a lot of complicated licensing reasons. Bandai needs to release, or doesn't need to, but probably should release a Naruto game roughly every year or so, hence the re-releases of Storm. So we've been waiting to hear all about the next Naruto game, but I think some of you will be sad to hear that it is in fact a mobile game for Android and iOS, and you can actually play it on your PC web browser, which is quite strange. Apart from that, we don't really know anything about the game. Well, that's actually not quite true. We know it's going to be called Project Try, and we know that both Naruto and Boruto will be featured in the game, but the key piece of information is that there will be 3 unique playstyles. Sadly though, there's not a lot of information to take away from that because we don't even know what genre of game this is, so it's very difficult to interpret the 3 unique playstyles thing. Currently, there is a few Naruto games already available on mobile. You've got Naruto Blazing, which is sort of like a turn-based RPG where you can collect iconic Naruto characters. It's actually pretty fun. If you haven't given it a chance, I would recommend doing so. You also have Naruto X Boruto Ninja Voltage, which I would recommend less so, but I would still recommend it if you're into Naruto. It's a dungeon crawler style game. It's very, very different, but both games can certainly be enjoyable. So what genre of game will Naruto X Boruto Project Try actually be? I've already given you all the facts about the situation, so I'm gonna go off into a different realm now where we speculate. Considering the developers have gone out of their way to make the game available on PC through a web browser, which is not true for most mobile titles. I know Grand Blue can be played on a web browser, but if you want to play a mobile game on PC, generally you have to use an emulator. So the fact that the developers have gone out of their way makes me feel like there's going to be a specific reason for that. I think there's going to be a need to play the game more frequently than you would any other mobile game. Well, not any other mobile game, but most mobile games. So I think the game is either going to have a competitive aspect to it or some type of mass multiplayer feature. I do think there are 2 genres that this would make the most sense for. One genre being an MMO, and I'm aware that Naruto Online is a thing, but that game was never released on mobile, and if we're being honest, it kind of sucked. On top of that, it wasn't really an MMO, it was kind of what Naruto Blazing is, but just kind of more MMO formatted. It was weird. But my second option is actually a card game. I know some people consider Naruto Blazing a card game, but it's not. And given the small amount of info we do have, these 2 genres seem to make a lot of sense. There are 3 unique playstyles that are listed in the description, plugs in for both card games and MMOs. An MMO would need 3 unique playstyles. You would have a tank class, a healing class, and a DPS class. A card game can have 3 classes, each of which would focus on a specific thing. For example, aggro, so very aggressive decks, control decks, which are more about mind games, and then mid-range decks, which are a bit different. And both of these genres could easily explain why the developer felt the need to put the game on browsers as well. At the end of the day, there is so little information about this game, so in all honesty, it could be absolutely anything. I just thought I would inform you that the game exists and it's going to happen, speculate a little bit, and see what you guys think. So please let me know in the comment section below. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. My name has been Bilbzy, and I will see you in the next video.